The President of the United States stunned the nation and the world today when he blamed his own nation for the deteriorating relationship between Russia and the United States and then publicly refused to challenge Russian President Vladimir Putin on his elaborate cyber warfare campaign to interfere in the 2016 election. Not once but twice during today's press conference with the murderous despot. The investigation into Donald Trump's alleged collusion with agents of the Russian Federation took off with the firing of James Comey after he refused to swear loyalty to Trump and back off on his probe into his now-disgraced National Security Advisor Michael Flynn. The subsequent appointment of Special Counsel Mueller in the beginning of his investigation has brought us to this point today. And it's only fitting that Comey share his thoughts on this morning's appalling display from the president. Comey took to Twitter to denounce the president for kowtowing to a brutal despot who jails political opponents, murders journalists and throws gay people into horrifying concentration camps. This was the day an American president stood on foreign soil next to a murderous lying thug and refused to back his own country. Patriots need to stand up and reject the behavior of this president. President Trump has already killed at least 6,000 people in his brutal, rands-free approach to our endless wars in the Middle East and lies hundreds of times a week. Every American should have already been rejecting the behavior of this president with all the vehemence they can muster. Any real patriot would have already spoken out against the president. But it's clear that the patriots Comey is addressing are the false patriots who fetishize the flag and our troops but then look the other way when the president and his cronies engage in corruption and treason. It remains to be seen whether or not the president's Republican enablers will follow former Republican Comey's advice and take a stand for our nation.